Welcome back everyone to Tater Tanks. Today I'm playing the T-54 Lightweight on the map Highway. I'm just gonna fast forward through some of this early battle because there's not really much that happens for me in the beginning stages here. So we'll just kind of zip through it until we get to some of the more fun stuff. No need to sit and watch someone doing nothing on the map for 2.5 minutes. So we'll move up, and as you can see, they didn't really have much in the way of tanks on this side. They must have lemming trained hard onto the far side of into the city corner. And there we find our first little bit of action, minus that Skoda that we saw before, but still pretty slow start. We're more than 2 minutes in. No shots fired by me, and no spotting damage done either. But we're right in their base. I'm just gonna keep driving through these bushes, and you can see there that I stopped long enough for my binoculars to activate, and that way I could check if anyone would be in my spotting range if my binoculars were activated. And as soon as I didn't see anyone, I could move on a little bit farther. So this is where we find our first action. We find an IS-7 camping in the back, funnily enough. And just like that, we're at 1,000 assistance. Didn't take long once we finally found someone. So we're just gonna keep on edging this guy out. And there you see we have our second tank, the WZ. But those two are quite strong tanks, especially compared to a scout. So our only chance of surviving this is by staying invisible. And that's exactly what light tanks are for. So we're going to not stay invisible, or at least put it at risk, and do some firing. Not sure where that shot went, but we're at 1,800 assistance already. And I really want to get in on some more of this damage here, so we'll do our best to find these folks. And just like that, we've taken care of the WZ, and it looks like the IS-7 has gone all the way back behind the tracks. Oh, he came back forward. Never mind. You can see even his lower plate is orange in the best spots, so not a whole lot of chances of doing anything to him from the front. It's already 3-1. I was lowest tier 9 in this matchup, but I found the T-54 Lightweight to be a surprisingly good light tank. I wasn't expecting too much. I was assuming that the best stuff would be coming from the T100 Light, but this tier 9 was a pleasant surprise with how playable it was as a scout. I quite enjoyed it, and I found that it worked the best as a passive scout, which I'm obviously not doing right now, but I wanted to get this battle going along. But you can see that's why I have a camo net and binoculars equipped. You can see that beside my consumables there. That's more of a passive scout setup. And I've had the best results overall with that equipment configuration. But here I was just eager to get on with the battle, so I'm playing a bit more aggressively. See right in the middle, right in the thick of things. 2k assistance, 520 damage, so and it's 6-2, right? Or yeah, 6-2. So we are making things happen here, being very busy and active on what we're doing. Got really lucky with that shot from the E4. Getting in behind the enemy, and this has turned into a very aggressive push now. And now instead of doing assistance, I am doing my own damage, which this gun makes quite easy too. 6 3/4 second reload, and we're doing what, 240 damage, 280 damage per shot. So yeah, this turned into a very fast-paced battle. We just had to get through that first little section there of no action. And from here on out, it's just right in the thick of things, getting things done. That being said, I really don't want to die. So I'm trying to play as well as I can with what I've got here, which is not that. I tanked a shot, which I don't know what I was thinking there. I should have stayed farther back, but now I'm in a little bit more of a protected spot, and I can poke at this E4. Yeah, now it's just a matter of cleaning up these final two tanks. I'm at 2,400 assistance, 2,000 damage. So I'm really happy with how this battle turned out. Luckily, that guy missed again. Otherwise, I would be completely gone. And just like that, like I said, it turned into a fast game at the end. 15-7. And yeah, 2,500 assistance and 2,000 damage in a one tier down light tank. I felt pretty good about that battle. Since this battle, I have already gotten the T100 Light. I don't know if I've featured it on the channel or not yet, but I think I have some gameplay coming in that soon. So yeah, second in XP, really like that. You can see the damage, 3,000 assistance instead of 2K. So love the battle. Thanks all for watching. We'll see you all in the next one.